In this question, there are two arcs of radius r1 and r2 having the same linear charge density. We have to find out the potential due to both half rings at center O. Q1 on half ring, semicircular half ring, lambda is same. So it can be written as lambda into length is pi r1. That is half ring. For second half ring, charge Q2 is lambda into pi r2. Due to this charge Q1, Q2 at center O, पोटेंशियल का फॉर्मूला होता है के क्यू बाई आर 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट के Q1 Q2 बाई आर. तो Q1 की जगह ही लिखेंगे हम लोग Q1 प्लस Q2 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट. रेडियस हो जाएगी R1, इसकी रेडियस है R. पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट. Q1 की जगह क्या लिखेंगे हम लैम्डा पाई R1 अपॉन R1 lambda pi r2 upon r2. So this cancel out 2 lambda pi, 2 भी cancel हो गया, 2 pi epsilon naught lambda pi, pi भी cancel है. Answer will be lambda upon 2 epsilon naught. It means option 2 is correct. In question 2, two uniformly charged spherical conductors A and B of radius 5 and 10 millimeter. They are separated by 2 centimeter gap. Here, first one is radius R1 equal to 5 millimeter, and second is where it say here R2 10 millimeter, and gap between them is 2 centimeter, center to center gap. If they are connected by a conducting wire and then you separate it out, what will happen? Charge is distributed in such a way so that they are in equilibrium, means voltage must be same of both. जब तक चार्ज ट्रांसफर होगा तक होगा जब तक कि दोनों का वोल्टेज सेम नहीं हो जाए. So let us say after this charge Q1 and Q2, after connecting with wire and disconnected, charge is Q1 and Q2, voltage is same. So K Q1 upon R1, K Q2 upon R2, K cancel out, will give you the ratio of the charges Q1 upon Q2 is R1 by R2. Question 1. Now, we have to find the electrical field on surface A and B. Let electrical field on surface A and B is KB. Formula here is K Q1 upon R1 square, K Q2 upon R2 square. K cancel out here Q1 upon Q2, R2 upon R1 whole square. Using equation 1 here, the value of Q1 by Q2 is this R1 by R2 is R2 by R1 whole square. So here you can cancel out and final will be ratio R2 upon R1, and R2 here is 10 millimeter 5 millimeter, it is 2 by 1. So option 2 is correct. It's the two thin coaxial rings. Coaxial ring means having charge Q1 plus and minus Q. Charges plus Q and minus Q separated by distance S. So here coaxial, this each radius A, and separation distance here is center to center, this C1, this C2, and the gap between the center to center two rings is S. Here positive charge is given, negative charge is given, both radius is A. In this question, we have to find the potential difference between the two centers of the two rings. So here at C1, voltage at C1 due to positive charge, second ring negative charge. So here K means 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon A. Minus Q upon this distance is say S and this radius, so this distance will be taking the Pythagoras theorem and hypotenuse. Similarly, this also the same. So here minus Q upon this distance. फॉर्मूला क्या यूज हो रहा है यहाँ पे, ए क्यू बाई आर. Similarly, voltage at center 2 of second ring, same formula here. Due to the positive charge, distance is this S square plus A square of it, S square plus A square root of it, and minus Q upon A. We have to find out the difference of voltage, means we are subtracting equation 2 from 1, sign will change here, and we can have this is common here, 4 upon 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by A, Q by A. Because of difference, it is again having positive 2Q by A. Similarly, this will be again minus, so 2Q upon this distance. Taking 2Q common, cancel out 2, so this is Q upon pi epsilon naught 1 upon A minus 1 upon root of S square plus A square, that this equation is 3. So change in voltage is given by 2 cancel out here, so 2 remaining here. So Q upon 2 pi epsilon naught 1 by A minus 1 upon and root S plus A square, means option 1 is correct. In this question 4, 64 drops. 64 drops here. Number of drops are 64 and radius is 0.02. Radius is 0.02, 64 drops, and each having 5 microcoulomb. Then you combine them and make a bigger drop. So here bigger drop, suppose second sigma 2. Sigma is surface charge density of the bigger drop to the sigma 1 is smaller drop. We have to find the ratio of these two. Surface charge density of second upon surface charge density of the first. But here volume remains the same. Volume remains the same because 64 drop combine and making a bigger drop. So volume of bigger one is volume spherical cell. Sphere 4 pi by 3 pi r cube. R is the radius of the bigger drop. And here 64 4 by 3 pi r cube 4 by 3 pi cancel out. Here r will be 4r. Is the relation of bigger drop radius capital R and smaller drop radius small r. Now we have to find out the charge. Total charge of the 64 drops. So here the final charge Q is equal to 64 Q. This is the charge on the smaller drop and this is the charge on the bigger drop. So this is the relation of charges and this is the relation for the radius. And total charge given is 5 microcoulomb multiplied by 64. So we'll put the value here. Now we have to find out the sigma 2 divided by sigma 1. It means charge Q2, other capital Q, upon 4 pi r square upon small q divided by 4 pi small r square. 4 pi and 4 pi cancel out. तो q की जगह हम 64q लिख सकते हैं upon q and it will be r square upon capital R square. This cancel out. 64 remaining here and r will be 4r. Square करेंगे तो 16r square. R square is also cancel out. This is 4 by 1. So 4:1 means option here 2 is correct. The ratio of surface charge density are the bigger, one is smaller, ratio is 4 by 1. In this question, electrical potential at any point, the space is given by 3x square. Now, electrical field, we know the formula here is dV by dx. If we differentiate with respect to x of this quantity, voltage here, we are getting 6x minus 6x. This is x along x. Now points are given 1, 0, 3. So x is 1. If we are putting here, or you can say here, x equal to 1, or points 1, 0, 3, putting the value of x 1. So minus 6 into 1 means minus 6. 6 volt per meter. Because of minus sign, this is along the minus x-axis. Minus x-axis. So answer here is 6 volt per meter. This is the electrical field along negative x-axis. Option 4 is correct. In this question, metallic hollow spheres of radius r and radius 4r hold charges Q1, Q2. Given that surface charge density of the concentric spheres are equal, potential difference, find out the potential difference. So here, this is a metallic hollow sphere holding the charges Q1 and Q2. We have to find the hello in this question. This is the sphere of radius r and sphere of radius 4r. Having charges q1 and q2. As per the question, charges are given on smaller q1 and on the bigger one is q2. Given that surface charge densities are equal, their surface charge density are both equal. We equate these two surface charge density, it will become q1 upon 4 pi r square, q2 upon 4 pi 4r. So स्क्वायर करेंगे तो आ जाएगा 16r. Now 4 pi r square कैंसिल हो गया. Now we are getting q1 by q2. This ratio is 1 by 16. As per the question, charge ratio मिल गया. Now potential at R and 4R, ये निकालना the difference. So here delta voltage, change in voltage, V at R distance and V at 4R means this is the VR 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. अंदर वाले की वजह से हो जाएगा Q1 upon R, और जो सरफेस पे बाहर वाले पे है वो भी हो जाएगा इधर Q2 upon, बट इसकी रेडियस 4R है. अब 4R पे लेंगे तो Q1 upon रेडियस 4R ट्रीट करना पड़ेगा, एंड Q2 पर तो ये 4R ही है. साइन माइनस की वजह से ये भी माइनस हो जाएगा, कैंसिल हो गया, मिल जाएगा 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Q1 upon R कॉमन आ गया, 1 minus 1 by 4 means here Q1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R, and ये 1 minus 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. That will become Q1 3 by 16 pi epsilon naught R. ये आ गया voltage difference. So that comes here. This answer option 1 is correct. So in this question, a solid sphere of radius R, this is having charge also R, and यहाँ पर एक charge है small q. Now these charges are distributed here q, and यहाँ पर charge है small q. एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन लगाएंगे हम लोग यहाँ पर, चेंज इन पोटेंशियल एनर्जी एंड काइनेटिक एनर्जी वाला. तो एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन लॉ, law of conservation of total energy remains the same, means kinetic energy change is equal to what? Potential energy, change in potential energy due to the electrical field here, and potential energy change here in due to gravitational potential energy. The gravitation is a law of conservation of energy. Total energy remains the same. Now, kinetic energy of the small one is what? Half mv square. चेंज इन पोटेंशियल एनर्जी फाइनल माइनस इनिशियल कर लेंगे, इसमें चेंज इन पोटेंशियल एनर्जी हो जाएगा, पहले कितनी थी 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 अपॉन डिस्टेंस थी यहाँ पे R. अब बाद में डिस्टेंस क्या हो गई, चेंज कितना होगा, फाइनल माइनस कर देंगे 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q अपॉन, अब डिस्टेंस या गैप है दोनों के बीच में R प्लस वाई, एंड पोटेंशियल एनर्जी चेंज होगा ड्यू टू ग्रेविटेशन mgh. h कितना लेंगे यहाँ पे, y लेंगे. नाउ में हम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, हो जाएगा 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q कॉमन आ गया, 1 upon R माइनस 1 upon R प्लस वाई प्लस mg. यहाँ पे एल्सियम ले लेते हैं। आर प्लस वाई, आर प्लस वाई माइनस आर, यहाँ पे कैंसिल हो गया। 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट क्यू स्मॉल क्यू हाफ एम बी स्क्वायर, m/2 ऊपर जाएगा और ये डिवाइड कर दिया जाए, क्या आंसर मिलेगा हमको? सब सॉल्व कर लेते हैं, m को डिवाइड कर लेते हैं, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, 2 से 2 कैंसिल हो गया तो 20 हो जाएगा। 2 कैंसिल होने के बाद ये आ जाएगा यहाँ 2 इंटू क्यू वाई 1 आर प्लस वाई, लेकिन यहाँ 2 नहीं है तो 2 मल्टीप्लाई आ जाएगा, m से डिवाइड किया, m से हो गया, यहाँ भी m आ जाएगा इधर, ये m कैंसिल हो गया, 2 ऊपर जाएगा तो 2p/y। तो यहाँ पे कॉमन भी ले सकते हैं हम लोग, नहीं कैंसिल करते कोई बात नहीं, 2 एंड y कॉमन ले सकते हैं तो 20 हो जाएगा, 2y कॉमन ले लिया, 2q 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन कैंसिल नहीं किया था, r प्लस वाई m एंड g, ये v² था, अगर v लेंगे तो इसका अंडूट आ जाएगा। क्या आंसर? It is option 4. Option 4 is correct. In this question 8, consider two charged metallic sphere S1 S2 having radius R1 and R2. Radius R1 and R2. And the electrical field E1 and E2 on surface 1, 2. Their surface charge density such that V1 by E2 is R1 by R2. Then the volume on V1 and volume on V2. इलेक्ट्रिकल फील्ड सरफेस पे E1 by E2 इज R1 by R2, इस तरह से दिया हुआ है क्वेश्चन में, नहीं भी दिया हो तो हम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा इसका? इलेक्ट्रिकल फील्ड का E1 by E2 फॉर्मूला होता है KQ1 अपॉन R1 स्क्वायर अपॉन KQ2 अपॉन R2, ये कैंसिल हो गया, Q1 by Q2 R2 by R1 उल्टा हो जाएगा ऊपर जाके, ठीक है भाई, ये उल्टा हो जाएगा, तो हम लोग ये लिख सकते हैं Q1 by Q2 रेशियो निकाल सकते हैं। E1 by E2 क्वेश्चन में गिवन है R1 by R2, अगर हम R1 by R2 लिख दें तो Q1 by Q2 कितना हो जाएगा? यहाँ पे R1 उधर चला जाएगा, R2 नीचे आ जाएगा, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद R1 ये है, R1 का स्क्वायर ये है, तो R1 का क्यूब R1 by R2 का पावर 3 क्यूब आ गया। Q1 by Q2 का रेशियो मिल गया हमको। अब निकालना है वोल्टेज V1 ऑन सरफेस 1 एंड 2। फॉर्मूला अगेन होगा KQ1 अपॉन R1, KQ2 अपॉन R2, ये भी कैंसिल हो गया, अगेन Q1 by Q2 एंड R2 by R1। Q1 by Q2 इक्वेशन 1 से हम यहाँ पे लिख लेंगे R1 अपॉन R2 का पावर 3 एंड R2 अपॉन R1, एक पावर कैंसिल होके V1 by V2 मिल जाएगा हमको R1 अपॉन R2 का होल स्क्वायर, मीन्स ऑप्शन 4 इज करेक्ट। 4 इज